Hello everyone. The US and its European allies imposed several tough sanctions against Russia over its invasion of Ukraine. On Sunday, Russia unleashed a wave of attacks on Ukraine targeting airfields and fuel facilities in what appeared to be the next phase of an invasion that has been slowed by fierce resistance. To this, the US and EU responded with strict sanctions against Russia and also sending weapons and ammunition for the outnumbered Ukrainians.
List of sanctions imposed against Russia in 10 points. Point number 1, swift move.
In a major move aimed to cripple Russia's economy, the US along with its key allies, including EU and the UK, have decided to disconnect key sanctioned Russian banks from the global financial system SWIFT. The Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication is the world's main banking messaging service which links around 11,000 banks and institutions in more than 200 countries, including India. Removing banks from SWIFT is deemed to be a severe curb because almost all banks use the system. Russia is heavily reliant on the SWIFT system for its key oil and gas exports.
Point number 2, Nord Stream 2.
Germany suspended approval of the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline from Russia. In an announcement, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said he took the decision as Russia's actions against Ukraine marked a serious break of international law. The undersea Nord Stream 2 pipeline directly links Russian gas to Europe via Germany and is complete but not yet operating. It's a 1,230 kilometer long, 764 mile long, natural gas pipeline under the Baltic Sea. The Nord Stream 2 pipeline runs from Russia to Germany's Baltic coast.
Point number 3, Russia's tech supply.
The US announced sanctions to choke Russia's tech supply. President Joe Biden said new US export limits will deprive Russia of more than half of its current high-tech supply. It will strike a blow to Russia's aims to modernize its military, its vaunted aerospace industry, its space program, shipping and other industry, he declared. By reducing their ability to compete economically, the high-tech limits will be a major hit to long-term strategic ambitions, Biden said.
Point number 4, UK financial restrictions.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced financial restrictions and export controls. In addition, Britain will also prohibit Russia's flagship airline, Aeroflot, from landing at British airports.
Point number 5, airspace ban.
Several EU countries closed their airspace for Russian flights. The United Kingdom issued a notum barring Russian airlines and any flights associated with a Russian person from operating in UK airspace or to UK airports, with the exception of transatlantic overflights. Other countries which imposed a ban on using their airspace for Russian airlines include Estonia, Latvia, Slovenia, and Romania. Meanwhile, Germany officials said that the country is preparing to close its airspace to Russian planes. German airline Lufthansa on Sunday said it was suspending flights to Russia and its use of Russian airspace amid Moscow's attack on Ukraine, news agency AFP reported.
Point number 6, Russia's central bank.
The new restrictions that the United States, European Union, and United Kingdom announced for Russia's central bank would limit the Kremlin's ability to access the more than $600 billion in reserves there. If the West is able to implement the central bank restrictions as it aims to, it will cripple Russia's ability to keep the ruble from crashing in value amid the tightening Western sanctions.
Point number 7, EU agrees to freeze assets of Vladimir Putin, Sergei Lavrov.
The European Union approved to freeze the European assets, linked to Russian President, Vladimir Putin, and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. The EU's unanimous decision, part of a broader sanctions package, indicated that Western powers are moving toward unprecedented measures to try to force Putin to stop the brutal invasion of Russia's neighbor and from unleashing a major war in Europe.
Point number 8, Upwork suspends operations in Russia.
Upwork is a global marketplace that connects freelance workers around the world to available jobs in the global marketplace. Because Upwork is a global enterprise, it was inevitable that the Russian invasion of Ukraine would impact its operations. The actions proposed by Upwork will impact both clients and freelancers in Russia and Belarus. Upwork is implementing its suspension in stages in order to avoid disrupting currently contracted work, so as not to adversely impact clients or freelancers with contracts and work agreed to from before this announcement.
Point number 9. Russian banks cut off from US dollar.
The US announced sanctions targeting big Russian banks holding nearly 80% of all the country's banking assets, the Treasury Department said. That includes Russia's two biggest, state-owned Sberbank and VTB. Combined, they hold almost $750 billion in assets, the U.S. said, which is more than half of the entire total in Russia. The targeted banks normally do tens of billions of dollars in business in dollars daily. The U.S. is now cutting them off from the U.S. financial system and U.S. dollar. The aim is to make the most ordinary business matters as well as international trade far more difficult for the banks, and Russia.
Point number 10. Champions League and Formula 1.
Russia was stripped of hosting the Champions League final by UEFA, with St. Petersburg replaced by Paris after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The men's final will still be held on May 28, but now at the 80,000-seat Stade de France after the decision by UEFA's executive committee. Meanwhile, Formula 1 has pulled its race from Russia following the country's invasion of Ukraine, saying it would be impossible to hold the race in Sochi under the current circumstances. The Russian Grand Prix was scheduled for September 25th. Thank you guys for watching this video.
We hope you liked this video. If you want to suggest us any topic, please comment below in comment box.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.
Take care of yourselves, friends and family members. Bye for now.
Adios amigos.